I'm here just to talk a little bit about the happenings at Powhatan Middle School. I'm Colin Ennis. I'm our principal. I'm blessed to be our principal. Our staff is working really hard. Behind me, I have three integral staff members. I have Miss Beth Humphrey. She's a seventh grade English teacher. I also have Jill Long, also a seventh grade English teacher, and our reading coach, Sherelle Scott. And we're going to talk a little bit about bringing the joy to literacy, but and how it's inspired, started with these three ladies, and it's inspired our school community as well. When we're thinking of our mission and our vision, I think what we're doing right now is hopefully inspiring great learning experiences for our students, and so that they feel empowered to create their own vision for tomorrow. When we're thinking about literacy, it's so impactful. It can also be a little dry, and that's why these ladies are really trying to make sure that it's not dry and that it's really inspiring and impactful for all of our students. All of our staff have a committee that they have to serve on, and these ladies created their own committee because they're so passionate about literacy. And it's also been supported by Tracy Engel, our English specialist in the county. And now it's grown to we have our STEM coaches on the committee, art teachers are on the committee, science teachers are on it, and so that we can spread literacy and ignite passion in our students. And they're going to come up and tell you a little bit more about how we're doing it and really how they are leading the way in this initiative.
So I'm Beth Humphrey. And this is a picture of the entryway to our school where we are bringing the joy to literacy. We kind of came up with the idea over the summer to get things kicked off, and this all stemmed from last year. Our theme for the school was One Team, One Dream, and this year we stepped it up a notch and we wanted to keep the dream going. And one of the things that the kids said last year in our writing contest, they kind of wanted our school spruced up a little bit. So we talked with Tracy Engel, and we kind of brainstormed with some other teachers, and Color Your World with Reading was the theme of, I think it was a national campaign. And so we sort of grabbed onto that, and we thought about the Land of Oz. And for the beginning of the school year, we turned our seventh grade hallway, which is downstairs and kind of a main thoroughfare through the school, we turned it into the colorful world of reading. And we went with the Oz theme. So then we started with reading challenges for our students, and they're grade level challenges that are monthly and go throughout the year to get our kids engaged in reading. And so they're competing against each other to try and read the most books. This month we're focused more on poetry, and we just kind of keep upping our game a little bit. This was a step and repeat, which was actually Mrs. Long's idea for our entryway to our seventh grade hall. And then we've got Books Have Courage, we have Books Have Heart, we had Books Have Knowledge. And this month we changed it up so that we have Books Have Magic, Books Have Chills, and Books Have Suspense. So we kind of made it a little more of an October-y theme.
I'm Sherelle Scott. I'm the reading coach at the middle school. And back in mid-September, we had our first book fair. It was a little scary at first because we hadn't had one at the middle school in well over a decade. But we kicked it off, and we sold over $7,600 in book fair sales. And that's really to generate the love and to foster the love of reading and books with our students, and they loved it. They also had a Share the Fair initiative with that, where they came in and they bought their books, and if they could round up their dollars so that their fellow students could receive books that could not afford them. And majority all of the students did that. So that was great, that their student body was very engaged and wanted all of the students to be able to benefit from having a book. So I am excited about that initiative, and I'm hoping that this was the first of many more book fairs at our building, and I'm looking forward to having one again next year. So it was great.
Good evening, I'm Jill Long. So I'm talking to you about inspiring the monthly themes that we've set to inspire our students to want to read, because it's one thing to decorate and get them excited, but how are we going to actually get them to want to read a book? So in September, we introduced the Virginia Reader's Choice Books, which is a collection of books written by Virginia authors. And we work closely with the library to introduce some of those books, especially the newest editions of those books, to our students, and they get rewarded by points for reading those books. This month, as Ms. Humphrey said, we're focusing on poetry because we're going to be putting up a Dead Poet Society in our courtyard. So we're featuring Poe, and the art teacher has come up with some wonderful lessons from our art classes with tombstones, and they've done research on poets that have passed, and have made some wonderful writing and art examples to go display in the library. Next month, we will be having a theme of gratitude, but we will also be focusing on informational text for November, KNOW November. And so we'll be highlighting informational text in our 7th grade hallway, and hopefully it'll start spreading around the school to the science and history halls. In December, we're hoping to have a challenge for our students and their parents to read books together so we can get our families involved in reading with their children, and really we're starting to see the passion ignite, and it's started a spark with our students.
So thank you. So that's just a little bit of what we're doing at Powhatan Middle School, and it's really just been inspired by these 3 ladies, and that's kind of caught fire throughout our school. And so we thank you all for your support, and thank you for support of the book fair, and we appreciate all that you do for our students and our staff.